Welcome back everyone to the Hello World Guide. This is yet another episode of the beginners C++ series, and in this video we are going to go along with our account case study. And in this video, if you remember in the last video I told you to try to make some stuff on your own, and if you did it then that's pretty good, and if you did not then this video is for you and you can basically kind of see how that was supposed to be done. So yeah, this was going to be just a short video. So the idea with this is that so basically we have got a function for depositing cash into the account. We should also have another function for taking cash out of the account. So we are going to put a void here called actually we are not going to put a void, we are going to actually put a function of type double, which is going to have a return type double here called let's call it withdraw. So yeah, withdraw. And the idea with the return type is that basically we will kind of check and make sure that we kind of return how much balance it is left now. So we are going to say double amount, and then we are going to do this. And what we are going to do with that is we are going to say the idea is that most banks so let's because you can obviously not like withdraw more amount than your balance. So we are going to check if and we are going to put this here. We are going to say amount is less than or equal to balance. Yeah, like that. So if the amount is less than or equal to balance, then we are going to say balance, and we are going to say minus equal the amount, and else we are going to just we are also going to obviously return the okay, let's actually not do that. Let's go ahead and say else. And we are going to say we are basically going to say that okay, we are what I'm putting this. So we are going to say, and by the way, one thing that I really want to notice is that I did not put the curly brackets here. You do not need to put curly brackets after an if statement if it only consists of one thing, but if it consists of multiple statements then you need to put the curly bracket. So that's the reason I did not enter it, because we only had one statement. So if that is not the case, we will basically go ahead and say C out. We will say transaction failed, something like that. And we'll say transaction failed, and maybe put this after that. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. And then we are going to basically end it and put a new line after that. And you can obviously do it like this, but the better way to do it is to actually use C error. Now this basically works like C out, but it actually lets your program internal functions know that this is going to error, because C errors means common error. So this is the stream that you put errors out to. So since this is an error, we will just say transaction fail, and we will return the amount of balance that is left now. So we will say return balance. That's pretty awesome. Now we should also have a function for checking, and we are going to put a double here called check. Yeah, check, or maybe just say yeah, check balance, I guess. Check, or maybe not just check balance. We are actually going to call the function just balance, but with a capital B, which will make it different from actually this value. And then I'm going to do this, and I'm going to then implement the function like that, and we are going to say return balance, like that, return balance. So it's going to be pretty simple. So now we have got a pretty awesome program setup, and we are actually going to do one more thing in this video, which is that we are going to actually go ahead and implement the implement a basically a program that allows a user to kind of set up an account and make transactions. So we are going to remove like for example, we have got all of this here. We are going to remove that. So we are going to actually remove all of this, and we are going to basically go ahead and basically have a string here. So we are going to create two variables, a string called name and a double called okay, let's not actually do that, just a string called, okay, actually let's add that, because why not. So we are going to call a double called starting balance. So this will be the amount of balance that's starting, and I'm using camel case here, which means that if your name consists of multiple words, then you basically capitalize each word. You can also do it in a different style, which is this, and some people prefer this, but C++ normally uses this style, which looks better. So we are going to say double starting balance, and we are going to actually go ahead and say C out and say enter enter your name. Yeah, like that, your name. and we are going to do this, and then we want to take the whole name, so we will just go ahead and say get line like that. And then for this it requires a stream, then you need to put c in, and then you need to put the variable which is going to be name. That's awesome. And after doing that, we are going to put c out. We are going to say starting balance. For this, starting balance which is the amount of balance obviously that the user starts with, and then we can allow him to or make any kind of like transactions that the user wants to make. So we are going to say starting balance, and we are going to ask the user to input that, or maybe we are going to say actually enter starting balance, because that might be a bit confusing if we do it that way. So enter starting balance, and that should be like that. And we are going to go ahead and say c in, and we are going to get our starting balance in starting balance. So starting balance, that's pretty awesome. So now what we are going to do is we are going to create an account called ACC, I guess, and we are going to initialize this like that. We are going to do this. We are going to put the name first, obviously. Then we are going to put the starting balance. No, not the ID. We need to put the ID. So just put any ID you want. I'm going to put 1, and for double balance, I'm going to put the starting balance in here. So say starting balance. So that will create the account in the values that we got from the user, and then we can ask the user to kind of implement the rest of the program. But we will actually do that in the next video, because this video I don't want videos to get too long. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one, and I will see you in that one in which we'll complete this program. So make sure to like and subscribe, and bye.